So John, we have a not so old faucet, maybe it's 5 years old, and the handle for the hot water, which is on the left, opens and closes fine, but the handle on the right side doesn't open and close. It actually moves the entire piece open and close. So it's like the handle almost like seized. What do you think's going on?
All right, so basically what I'm gonna start off doing is I'm gonna unscrew this and I'm going to inspect this handle because I believe there's a possibility there could be some sort of corrosion underneath, but I'm going to have to look and see what's going on. Or it could be the cartridge. But basically you turn this and it's like the whole unit's moving and it's not supposed to work that way. Shut off the water from underneath so everybody's aware that that's the first thing you want to do. Shut the water on the shut off valves, both sides, because it can still feed the middle and come out the other side.
Okay.
So I'm going to go left.
Lefty loosey?
Yeah.
Or loosey goosey? I don't even remember how that saying goes.
You know, turn the base.
Let's go this way.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's actually going. Sometimes these are really hard to get off. And there's a little trick to that. What you do, if it don't come off, is you get either a tire tube or some sort of rubber. You put it around here and use channel locks. But fortunately, I'm very lucky that
this
it
is coming
seems
off.
to be coming off. So. Okay, off it came. All right, so what I'm going to do next is there's a screw in there. I'm going to start taking this apart.
What kind of screw is it? A
me,
Phillips head?
See, to me, just turning this, it's not the cartridge. That's the handle. See how hard that is to turn?
Yeah.
Way too hard.
So what type of screw?
There's a Phillips head screw in there.
Okay.
Taking the screw out. Basically, gonna hold the handle, turn left, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
That's the saying. I couldn't remember.
Yes, gotta keep that in mind because it's amazing how many people forget and
like me
go in the wrong direction and wonder why things aren't going in their favor. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do, I got the screw out. I'm gonna attempt to pull the handle out. Let's see if that works. Oh, and it did. All right, as you can see, I can see a lot.
hold it up to the phone.
There you go. You can see a lot. Corrosion.
Corrosion.
So guess what I'm going to do?
Should we use like CLR or something like that, or not good?
Slow down.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
The first thing I'm going to do is clean it with some steel wool just to get this corrosion off this piece here. Because obviously being in there is what causes it to bind. Binding is what's causing it to unlock this, like, because it's going like this, and then this is loosening up again.
Step one, Brillo, a little bit of Brillo.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this to the kitchen sink, and I'm just gonna clean. And what you want to do is just get all this white stuff off, even in this groove here, because that all can cause binding. Okay,
we're at our messy sink.
Yes.
And the dog is barking as usual.
Signature for our film.
I know, right?
We hope that you all
she
love
must
dogs.
Participate.
We hope you all love dogs like the way we do.
So how's it coming along?
It's actually coming along. I'm getting the schmutz and the goods and everything else, and this grill is working real nice.
Diagnose the problem?
Well, even more, like you do it in steps. You know, first this comes off.
So this is right after you finished with the Brillo, right? You didn't do anything else, okay?
Didn't do anything else. So I started looking in here, and look at all that corrosion. That's probably the problem right there.
Here, bring it up to the cam.
In the inside.
Lovely. So doesn't that look delicious?
So I'm gonna use a little pick, and I'm gonna soak it in water, and then just get all that corrosion out, because that's a problem too, because that's gonna bind on this. So what it's doing is that corrosion is just growing, and the worse it gets, the harder this handle turns. So that's what I'm gonna take that all out. So the next thing I'm gonna do is see that plastic part in there?
Wait a minute, let's back up. You actually cleaned it out with that like little fishing fillet knife, right?
We used nice and pointy just to clean in here. Anything that's gonna, come in contact.
Anything that could get into the groove, right? To clean all that schmutz out. Okay.
So the next thing I'm doing is I'm gonna push this stem out. Basically, I kind of hold this.
And you're using what? A flathead screwdriver now.
Yeah. Okay. Now you just knock it out. So right out it comes.
Okay.
Now, look at all that in there.
Oof. Even more schmutz.
See, so once I clean all that, and we get a little grease in there, this is gonna be working like brand new again.
He's put me to work.
I put her to work because she has such. She put the glasses on because you really got to see
Oh yeah, look at all this
small pieces that come
schmutzy
out.
stuff coming out.
And that's what grinds against the handle. It makes it hard
And
to
it's
turn.
falling all over my lap. It's like,
Yes.
there's a lot of it.
See?
See?
And there you go. So now I put her
on
to
the
work because
table.
she's actually doing a better job than me. I couldn't see well.
Glasses help.
She's also very talented too. I have to give her credit.
Shh! Don't tell John. He left to go get plumber's grease. But I think I've got another idea to help get the schmutz that's still stuck in here out. And it is to squeeze some of the Brillo in here and then swish around with this tool. But maybe I need this. Better. Because there's still a lot of schmutz left in here. And maybe I can loosen it up. Whoops! Oh, it is working. It's definitely working. So if I can loosen it up this way, then I can take the pick and scrape it out. He is off to, I don't know, Lowe's, Home Depot, one of our stores, to get some sort of special plumber's glue. All right, I'll show you the finished result before he gets back. I would pretty much consider this schmutz free.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
What do you think?
You did a marvelous job.
I had some
Beautiful.
secret tools.
You did a nice job.
All right.
All right.
And now you got what? Plumber's glue? Should we show it?
No, it's not
What is
glue.
this?
It is waterproof grease.
Waterproof grease.
Basically, we're gonna lube
Okay.
it up so this way it spins easily and when it's put back in.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you're putting everything back now.
Yeah, I'm gonna test a little bit. I might have to do more. You know, that's part of the whole job. Is like right now I'm gonna push this in and just
Okay.
see how freely it spins. The little trick I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little wet, wet sand, dry sandpaper.
What grit is that?
This is 600.
600 grit.
Yeah, and I'm just wrapping it around the screwdriver, as you
Okay.
can see.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna hold it with my finger here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go to the sink, and I'm gonna use water. And I'm gonna use this just to give it the final clean. I'm gonna go around like that. See how I'm doing that?
Mm-hmm.
With water too, so it will really smooth up what's really binding up that cartridge.
Oh.
It's just gonna clean, smooth. Dry it off. All right, now we're ready for grease. This has to look like that, actually. Of course, I want everything. I'm just gonna put some in there. See how it
So
goes.
a very small squeeze
Yeah.
goes a long way.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna put it around the ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's what's really like, which catches, like, and binds.
Okay.
So we got all that crud out of there, which is good. But I'm also gonna put it in here.
So you're kind of resting it in the area where the ring is gonna sit.
Yeah.
Okay. Not all over, just that.
Yeah, just up in
Okay.
here. Alright. So yeah, we got the plumbing there. I'm gonna put the plumber's grease on. Just getting it, just so everything doesn't corrode.
Okay.
As you notice, I started my screwdriver.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna go like this. Stick your handle, and then you gotta kinda start your screw. And that should tighten it all up again.
Okay, move your hand a little bit. Yep, perfect.
All right, so you kind of be a little ambidextrous. Make sure it's going in good. More tight in.
All right, so even though you had to work pretty hard to push it out.
Yeah, it's diseven, so you actually...
You just, once it's clean, it really just sits back in without having to really push it, and then the screw
it's nice now.
Puts it in place.
Yeah, I'm actually going to loosen it up again. You can hear a little... I'm going to put more grease up in here.
Okay.
But it's almost done.
Okay.
But this is it. It's so much easier now. Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, it wasn't
Before,
moving.
like,
No, it wasn't moving at all.
That's how bad it was.
The whole handle moved instead of just the top piece.
And the other thing too is we were looking online. You know what one of these handles go for? Almost $100 by the time you're done. It could be.
Which is ridiculous.
It's everything in this world is ridiculous right now. So yeah, you can repair it. Guess what? There it is. It's repaired. I'm just gonna do a little more lube up here, and you won't even hear that. But
and then we'll install it and give it the real test.
Yep.
Are you starting before? Before I start the video, you starting the job?
All right.
All right, so you turn the water on. You turn the water on below a little bit.
Yes, but I did that so I can find the position of my handle.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
But then you turned it off. So you turned it on, found the position, turned it off, or is the water still on a little bit?
It's still on. It's okay in this situation because I'm only doing the handle.
Okay.
And now you just turn this base.
Okay.
Tighten it. Tight. You make it as tight as you can.
Okay.
And guess what? We have a nice working handle.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What was that?
Part of it's from us cleaning.
That was gross.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let it run a little bit.
Yeah. But look at that, nice and
Oh my
clean.
God! Problem solved.
Oh my God! It's so funny when you sit there every night. Now it's so nice and easy. So we're good. Now we just gotta put that water on.
All right, so.
There you go.
All right, you're under the sink. Nobody can see you, but you're under the sink turning the hot water
I'm turning on the hot water valve. That might even shoot some stuff out too. Sometimes just turning the waters off and on will give you some sediment that it shocks the pipes a little bit. That's why it's always good. Any plumbing. See?
Oof.
Just part of the game. Just turning it on and off. What it does is when you turn off the shut-offs down there, it shocks the pipe a little bit and it gets rid of the residue that's in the pipe. See, now we're good. Oh my God. What a difference.
What a difference.
Like brand new again.
Johnny DIY did it again.